I'm Mr. CKB. This is not a lawyer show. This is a show about a lawyer, a particular one, with for more than a decade. I've been in the state. We call it legal business, baby. We're right back at it. One more again. What is it? Sunday? I was about to say Sunday. Saturday, December 6th, right? December 6th, 2025 is 3 o'clock my time, Eastern Standard Time. And we back at it one more again. We here to talk about some things. A few cases has dropped, a few rumblings has happened with the NBA stock, so to speak. 50 Cent dropped this new docu-series about Puffy, The Reckoning on Netflix, which I'm gonna talk about a bit. I'm not really gonna, put too much attention and energy towards that. But there's a lot has happened this week. We just came off of Thanksgiving, and it was crazy. Like it's the first week of December came and went. Just 3 more weeks of this year, 3 more weeks of 2025 when we still here, which in my opinion is which is my opinion is crazy, right? Like it almost felt like it was the summertime. And then in the summertime, it felt like it was February. And then in February, it felt like, damn, it was just 2024. Like it's so strange and crazy how time flies. And then they say, time flies when you're having fun. And I didn't have too much fun this year, but I've had my moments this year, nevertheless. So we in here as you pull in, as you tap in first, as you come in. If you haven't liked, make sure you like. If you haven't subscribed, obviously subscribe, put your notifications on to be active. And the chat is the only thing I ask for. If you're gonna donate a ducat or two, I would most certainly appreciate that. I don't ask for it, but I would definitely welcome it, right? If you're not familiar with me, I'm a CKB, a lawyer out of New Jersey, out of New York, specialty in personal injury. I have a significant amount of experience in criminal law, and this particular episode, if you will, this particular live stream, I'm going to talk, predominantly specifically about this Iman Shumpert case, and this Iman Shumpert matter, this disturbance. Ironically enough, right at the cusp of Thanksgiving. I think this incident happened in November 26, 2020. I think Thanksgiving fell on November 27, 2024. If you don't know 25. If you don't know who Iman Shumpert is a former NBA player, right? I think he came out of, Brewster or something like that, Illinois. He's a Illinois, it's like west of Chicago. Right, he was All-American. He played in McDonald's championship. He subsequently went to Georgetown Tech, played there for a while. I think he played maybe 3 years, and then he subsequently entered into the draft. He was drafted, I think, in 2016 to the Knicks. He played for the Knicks for a little period. Then he subsequently went to Cavaliers, where he got that big $40 million contract. And then he played for a little while. I think that was in 2000. I think he got the chip when LeBron. I'm not sure when LeBron won the championship, but he was on the team when LeBron won, and he won that chip. And then he played there for a little while. Then he wound up going to the Sacramento Kings, and then he wound up going to the Rockets. And then from the Rockets, he came to this, my lovely Brooklyn Nets, where he subsequently retired in 2021. And throughout the course of that time, if you don't really know who Iman Shumpert is, you definitely know who Teyana Taylor is. At least I know who's Teyana Taylor. Teyana Taylor is this fine specimen right here. Let me just share my. Iman Taylor is this fine specimen right here. I said Iman Taylor. Teyana Taylor is this fine specimen right here. So he met her sometime in 2014, 2015, like right around the time that he got into the draft. No, right around the time he entered, he entered the league. And I say that because they actually got married in 2016, but I say it was before then because they had that child, their first child, Junie, in 2015. And then when he had the child, 2016, they got married, and a few years later, I think in 2020 sometime, they had the other daughter, because they have 2 kids, 2 daughters. I don't know, and I think Rummy or something like that is the daughter's name. And then he subsequently got a divorce in 2024, which has kind of been a big divorce. It's kind of been nasty, but not necessarily nasty, but not nasty. Nasty in terms of tabloids, but a lot of people don't know. Like when it comes to divorces, for the most part, it's really the lawyers that's stirring up the pot. It's really the lawyers. Oh no, you're entitled to this. No, you're entitled to that. Oh no, you're not entitled to this. Like, people don't really know what they're entitled to. The people they don't really understand the significance of what a marital property is and what's separate. People don't really know the particulars of it. So that's really what an attorney is see a rich guy or a rich gal, and they automatically starts to see dollar signs and hold you entitled to this, you can get that, you can do this, you can do that. It's billing hours, right? So they had that pretty messy divorce. And then Teyana Taylor went and started dealing with some actor, some guy, I can't recall his name. He's like a sex symbol to the ladies. And then, Iman Shumpert has been doing his thing. Even before he left the NBA, he's been kind of doing his thing with respect to other things. He also got arrested a handful of times. I don't know if you recall, in 2016, actually right around the time he got married. I think he got married in July. In September 2016, he got arrested for a DUI. And then not long thereafter, in 2022, he got arrested at the airport. He had a whole bunch of weed or what have you, which was a really significant, heavy charge. I don't even know what happened, like how that was deposed. I don't know whether or not he got counseling or a fucking program. I don't know what the hell he got, but nevertheless, he had that. And then obviously it's this thing right here where, he's sitting up in his, I guess, foyer area, if you will, the vestibule area, if you will, having some kerfuffle with some woman. Now, if you don't know who the woman is this young lady here. I don't even know how to fucking pronounce her name. How do you pronounce her name? Oh, Joanna Donnejour, right? She's an Instagram model. She's an Instagram baddie. This is an Instagram page right here. Miss Joanna Kim. I don't even know what the Kim, probably a Kim K mix up. All of these ladies want to look like Kim K or have this Kim K-ish look, right? He's a very, very attractive woman, just as well as Teyana Taylor. Listen, these ball players, these guys that have all of this money, all the money in the world, they have access, right? When you look at social media and you see all of these different content creators, whether they're a red pill, purple pill, black pill, pink pill, or whatever the hell pill you ingest or consume, it's always this notion of how men don't have enough, women want everything, right? But then when you have certain kinds of men, like that shit, that's just fodder, that's chatter, that's not even a real thing, especially with these guys. When you're talking about somebody that's a millionaire, it's a different lifestyle. So they have access to certain things, certain people that's willing to accept certain things that they otherwise, or at least society would say they otherwise wouldn't accept. Like if you look at one of these purported Instagram baddies and you ask them, well, will you share a guy? Hell no, right? But in real life, it's a whole different ballgame. So I'm gonna tune in. I want to share the video, at least the encounter that they had with Joanna Donnejour and this guy Iman Shumpert. And it's ironic because when you look at how it all unfolded, and when you look at the stuff that she was saying, and then when you look at Iman Shumpert's like response throughout the whole thing, it's a bizarre kind of reality that we in. Like it's really a situation where a man, when it comes to a man-woman dynamic, particularly when it's like a volatile kind of thing, it's almost like a man is defending himself with his hands tied behind his back. And no matter how unfair or how wrong or how biased or how lopsided it is, obviously, it's almost a man can't even say it. He just have to just put his head down and just stare at the ground. Like it's real crazy the way the world is today. The way, and it is like, obviously it's not everyone. Like I've had cases, I have clients where you have men putting their boots inside of their women's bodies, right? So it's definitely not all men, but when it comes to certain men of stature, particularly men that's in the limelight, where the cameras is already always on them and they're relying on endorsements and all of that stuff that they got going on, it's like it's almost like they have to live like monks, or they have to live a really, really green, clean life. Otherwise, it's like they could lose everything. In the back of my mind, that's what I think it is. Like when you look at how these men respond to controversy, especially when the controversy is about another woman or with or against another woman, it's like when you think about all of the different like scandals that came out, whether it's Brandon, what the hell is his name? Brandon, I was about to say Brandon Johnson. Whomever the celebrity is, and if it's a woman involved in it, she's being like just completely outright nasty, the guy got to just shut up and take it. Like it's really, really, really crazy. But in any event, let's just look at this, and you be the judge. And she says something at the end of it that was interesting to a degree, at least from a legal perspective, that I found interesting. But let's just check it out. You let me know what you think, and obviously, again, it is what it is.
911.
Hi.
Can I have your address, ma'am?
One second.
And that's
Yep.
that's
Is it the
just
house
so you
or
know,
the
that's
business?
Iman
House.
Shumpert in the back. That's Iman Shumpert in the back. I mean, what the hell? Why did I pause it?
Can I have your name, please?
Joanna.
Tell me exactly
You
what's
want to put your
happening.
hands on me? I never touch you. You put your hands on me. You put your hands on me.
Hello?
Yes.
Tell me exactly what's happening, ma'am.
So I have a gentleman here. I'm having a conversation with him, and he put his hands on me.
Are you injured,
I
ma'am?
wonder. Let me stop it. I wonder, where did that term come from? He put his hands on me. That term. Like, I understand what she's saying. Like, he hit her. That's essentially what he's saying. But where did that term come from? Like, it's like a really weird term. Because I put my hands all over my lady. Like, where did that term come from? It's no longer he hit me, he punched me, he kicked me, cut me, stabbed me, shot me, or whatever. Like the actual act, like the descriptive act, the appropriate description for what it is she's saying this man did to her. It's not that, it's he touched me. Right now, as a matter of law, battery. Battery is the intentional cause, an intentional I was about to say something really silly. Battery is the intentional act of causing harm or offensive contact to another, or something that's attached to another. That's the accurate term of a battery from a tort perspective. But criminal wise, an intentional cause, this is kind of in the same way, but it's the intentional cause of harmful act or harmful act or contact to another. It's not really the intent, the contact of another, the third party thing, but it can be transferred intent, but it's kind of when you talking about yourself. And it's the intentional cause of a harmful or offensive contact, right? So the person had to have the intent to cause harmful or offensive contact, not just that. Like I had to, like it's a difference. So when women describe this, or at least when people generally, men or women, he said he put his hands on her. Like, what does that mean? Like, I'm wondering. It's a really weird way in which people rap or otherwise describe that act. But whatever, it is what it is.
Do you need EMS?
No, I don't need EMS.
Is anyone intoxicated or have any weapons?
Might be intoxicated.
Very intoxicated.
Yep.
Ugh.
Are you or him intoxicated, ma'am?
Him.
Her.
Both.
Yo, and I tell you, listen, it's an attack. I don't want to call her an antagonist, but it's a woman in the background that's making sure that she plays the role that Uman. If this lady that you're gonna see in a second, if she wasn't there for this particular incident, it's likely Iman Shumpert would have been locked up. It's likely that he would have drug his ass out of his own home, bareback and all, and put him in a back of a paddy wagon or back of a car, because he's a tall guy, back of a car or something like that. And he would have had a mugshot either that night or the night the subsequent day they're out public, posted everywhere. Right. But you have that lady, that calm and collective lady that's listening intently to everything that this girl is saying. and say, yes, very intoxicated, both, like, and it's cool because it's not like she's like taking Iman Shumpert's side per se. She's just kind of like saying, this is what it is. It's not like she's saying, no, she was this, she's saying it from a like an equal sense. But let's continue.
Both of you are?
No, I'm not. I'm so not. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Joe, can you take this call outside?
Who is he to you, ma'am?
Can you take this call
A
outside?
friend.
You keep trying to stay in the house to make it dangerous.
No,
Okay,
you
let me get
touched
a
me.
description
You
of
know
him.
you did wrong
Hello?
when you
Ma'am, I need you to
dragged me out the
answer me.
room. You sat there and you dragged me out the room. If Taka would have saw that when you dragged me, then she'll understand. I'm sorry?
Ma'am, can I get a description
I'm
of
sorry,
him,
ma'am?
please? Can I get a description of him? Is he African American, Caucasian, Hispanic?
Yes.
Which one, ma'am?
African American.
What color shirt does he have on?
Nothing. Yeah, it's weird.
What color pants?
Black.
Let me get a description of you. Are you African American, Caucasian, Hispanic?
Yes.
Which one,
Black.
ma'am? What color shirt do you have on?
Black.
Black.
What color pants?
Black.
All right, they'll be out there shortly, okay?
Thanks.
Welcome.
Now, a lot of people might already know who Iman is. Former NBA star, the season 30 winner.
I'm gonna pause it right there. Just gonna skip some of this part because I already kind of briefed you guys on who Iman Shumpert is. But it is interesting though, because let me just stop it right. Let me drop it up. The interesting thing about this that was mind-boggling to me is this woman said that he put his hands on her, right? And she's staying inside his house making a phone call to 911. He's telling her to leave, to get out, go somewhere else. If you're gonna get the fuck out. Like it's an interaction. It's a volatile altercation between the two individuals, and he's telling her to leave, right? And she goes nowhere, and then she goes nowhere throughout the entirety of this interaction. It's just like so crazy to me. Like the whole thing is absolutely crazy to me. Anyway, let's continue.
The story that she's saying was to get you out of the room as well. It doesn't.
This is supposed to be my people, dog.
She's saying that he had the initial story said he didn't hit her, but that he dragged her out of the room, trying to get her to leave. She won't leave the residence. They're saying she had a ride, but she refused to get in a ride.
No, I didn't refuse to get in a ride.
Or you didn't get in a ride.
I did not refuse.
You didn't take the ride.
I'm the one who initially called the ride.
The woman sitting on the black couch is Joanna Donnejour, and she's the one who called 911. On Instagram, she's
Just listen to how, like, listen to the anger, listen to the condescension, listen to the attitude. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, it's and then she's in someone else's house. That's the entirety of me watching this video, this interaction, and they don't make her get the fuck up. Like, this shit is crazy.
Another woman is there. Iman says this is just a friend, but when Joanna confronts the former NBA star about another woman he
Outside?
No.
Can you tell me what took place?
No, I was upfront about everything that happened from the beginning to the end. I didn't tell no lie.
Okay, and even if it's his residence, so he wants you to vacate the residence, do you have a ride that can come get you?
I already called the ride.
Okay, so is the ride on the way? Okay, is the ride on the way?
No, I can call her now. I was waiting for you guys.
Gotcha.
But in the initial fact that I want to make a report.
Okay, and I can get you a case number in regards to
Okay,
this.
let's do that.
Gotcha.
You have your ID?
Yeah.
It is
there's an
man's
orange,
house.
a Birkin outside.
Oh, we're not allowed
I
to go
can't
through a
touch this
bed. You
stuff.
have to do it. Put my Birkin on the floor.
Now, I would be upset too. Birkin bags are expensive. One alone could be anywhere. The woman who witnessed everything told officers what she saw unfold. She's not named in the police report.
I'm skipping it because we don't need the narrative.
You don't have like state issue ID?
No.
Let me stop it right there. This is for the fellas that's like in love with these purported baddies. So look at that face. And look at that face. Now again, this is no like jab to this young lady. She is an attractive woman, right? It's not too far different from that to that, which is bizarre to me because it's like, what the fuck? Why do y'all put so much makeup on? Like when you look at this, when you look at all of this, right? She's a really attractive lady, really, really straight, real attractive lady. It's not like she's all made up. When you look at this, it to me, in my mind, it looks the damn same to me. At least, obviously, it's with the makeup is a little bit more, it's more certain features in the face is more pronounced, but it's the same to me. Like if you ask me, I would prefer this look as opposed to all of the clown shit. But whatever. Let's continue.
Your ID?
No. Not on
What state is your ID?
New Jersey.
Motherfucker came out. She flew out. Iman flower. Look at the joint, and look at the ladies in there. Notice how it's no dudes. It's only women in here. It's no dudes in here. Iman Shumpert got just women.
I was gonna call over there.
You guys have trouble finding it before there was like something that happened and they couldn't even pull up my name.
Understood. But you do have a New Jersey issue ID or driver's license?
Yeah. So I'm trying to understand. So the grounds of putting your hands on someone or whatever that's unlawful.
The initial story that you told me was you were banging on the door trying to get in the room, and you made your way into the room.
No, he opened the door.
Well, he opened the door and he removed you from the room. You told me you were aggressive going into the room.
No, I wasn't aggressive. I was on the phone when I was going to the room. Okay. I went into the room, he opened the door. I went inside, we were talking.
That's not what you initially told me. You said that he had another girl in the room and...
Ask her. I went into the room, I was talking.
Okay.
I did not hit him. Never did I ever.
I never said you hit him.
Okay, so where is the aggressiveness coming from?
I never said aggressive doesn't mean you hit him.
So you said I was aggressive.
That doesn't mean you hit him, but you told me you went into the room.
Did you call the Roddy?
Because another girl she was in the room.
So at what point did there become aggression between me and him?
I'm going off the story you said. So
let's find other witnesses for the story. You said I was aggressive. So
about other witnesses.
I said, when you went into the room, you upset that he was in the room with the other girl.
No, I wasn't.
No.
See, you pick and chose what you felt to understand about the story.
Repeat the story.
I said we were talking about another girl.
Okay.
Prior to this, it's a whole bunch of girls. It's another girl from this. She was on the phone. Not her.
Okay.
It was another girl. And she was on the phone and we were discussing the situation. So when I knocked on the door, and then he opened the door, and we were discussing it. He got upset, obviously, because he wanted to continue the situation with this girl. So he got upset, not me.
Okay.
Understand the story clear. You want to run back your camera that you have
It's
running?
all on camera, so
Yes,
I'll go back
please
to
run it back.
I got you.
I was
be
thinking.
mindful of what you're doing. You're a cop. This is
That's
your job.
actually an interesting thing because he did, and I kind of forgot about that. He is a part of the whole Country Wayne family, if you will. Country Wayne has been doing his numbers since fucking COVID. Super rich guy. In any event, two things that I noticed about Country Wayne's cast, particularly, let me switch it up. Particularly when they blossom out. Well, two things I noticed about his cast. Some of them blossom out and do their own thing. Like I can't recall the people's name, but Mike, he's doing his own thing. Not necessarily doing his own skips, but he has his own like social media presence. And he also have that black Asian looking lady. I can't remember. I think her name is Joy. I can't recall her name, but when she originally came on a Country Wayne's show, she was like the friend who was like a maid, and then she became a love interest, and he was cheating. You know the whole thing. This was a handful of years ago when I was like really, really in tune with it. Now she has her own thing. Now she's what is it? What do you call these people? These gurus, these romantic gurus, these relationship person. Now she's on everyone's channel, on social media, on all these different platforms talking about relationships. So that you do have a lot of that. But then at the same time, you have the dark side of a lot of guys and gals getting arrested for all kinds of just nonsense. But this is a 100% factual comment. Shout out to you, Jayla. Let's go back to it.
Be Mike, so don't make a
anything.
okay.
It's recorded, like you said.
It's the attitude. That shit is the crazy. Look, the attitude is outrageous.
You haven't taken down a statement, did you?
And she's she's in the mother effer's house. I cannot, for the life of me, could you imagine somebody doing something to you, or they're being disruptive inside of your home, and you tell them to leave? No, I'm not leaving. Calling the cops. Call the cops. The cops come in. You're sitting in this one section. The person that created the disturbance is sitting in another section, and the cops don't make her get the fuck out. Don't drag. Let that have been a man. Let this have been a man. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, this shit is so crazy to me.
Down. We can watch it when we get in the car.
Okay.
Do you want me to close this door?
This said it's up to you. It's just crazy.
I don't know if you've ever in your life been dragged by your hands and your feet out of your own will. I don't know if you've ever been in that situation, but that's not okay.
What's a good contact number for you?
I don't know. Is that lawful?
Yeah.
What's a good contact phone number for you, Miss Joanna?
Is that lawful? I'm asking you a question.
Attitude is crazy.
To be dragged by your hands and your feet.
Is there a statute that says someone can't drag you by the hands?
And they're not helping nobody entertaining this nonsense.
Okay.
What's a good contact phone number for you? And then what's the ETA for the ride that's coming for you?
15.
All right. Do you mind to step outside while we wait for that, please?
No. I do mind.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to step outside while we wait for the ride. Miss, can you step outside while we wait for the ride?
It's raining.
It's not raining.
Okay, but I'm in my pajamas.
It's not raining. There's a porch that's covered right here. This is now my second time asking you.
So you're going to remove me?
Yes. Can we step outside?
Crazy.
Onto the porch while we wait for the ride. So this way we can de-escalate everything that's going on here. You're telling your story. You're upset. Tensions are high. I'm going to ask that you please step outside with us.
Okay, remove me.
Thank you.
I promise you this. No, you can remove me. I promise you this is going to be on the sweater.
You could remove me.
No, let me stand outside. Let's do it. Come on. Let's do
At the
it.
same time, they don't have to be aggressive. I'm not tripping.
No, let's do it. Put me outside for 10 minutes, 15 minutes until my
I
car
just
comes.
don't
I don't
want
care.
nothing to go left. That's all. Please.
And look at Iman. Please, no, please.
I know, but I just don't. She talking about remove me. Please, bro. I just don't want no bull happening here. Please.
This shit is so crazy.
I know. I just don't want nothing to go left. She need to wait on her ride. She can wait on her ride. Please don't let nothing go left here, bro. I don't want nothing going left. I can't live right now.
Like, could you imagine this? Look at these motherfuckers. They just standing around like Dumb and Dumber. Like, get the fuck out of here. And then now they leave. So, you know what? Oh, my God. And they step out.
Joanna, the officers, and Iman all wait. The minutes drag on endlessly.
This has been the longest day.
Like, what world is this?
Especially since yesterday I only worked from 12, basically.
She's talking about shifts. She's talking about a shift.
I could do 8-hour shifts. allergies are busting my ass. I need a clarity. I said I need a clarity.
This is outrageous.
I just finished my accident modules. I gotta do my narratives now.
I finished up my modules.
I be doing them on scene. That's how I get it done so quick. Yeah. I was like, all right, let me get you a case number real quick. Run it right name, put it right in the module. Boop, 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 boop. Offense. Time. District, whatever. All right. Then I go back. Here's your case number. Da-da-da. And then I do my narrative at like 3 a.m.
Like this shit is so crazy. They turn for this can't see this is this. Yeah, this motherfucker talking about I'm suing. Oh my god. You know what this does tell me though? This tells me she's really just butthurt. Because if she really wanted to get up out of it, if she really felt in danger and all that, she would have broke out. This tells me that she want to be there. She's probably jealous over some other woman that he has his attention on, and she's butthurt. Right? That's all this is. And this is like childish. This is like kid stuff.
Nice little thing.
This is completely nuts to me. Like I can't even. It's crazy to me.
Look at that spider. I see it. It's enormous. The spider.
Like, this is a joke, man.
Oh.
Yeah, she lucky she got the. See, if it would have been, and I can guarantee you, if it had been like white cops, this shit is crazy.
It's like floating up the thing. Yeah.
This shit is completely crazy. Like this is like. This shit is so crazy. And then it's like, it's so obvious that she's just a jealous woman. She's just a woman who was rejected because Iman wanted another girl. And he's like, all right, get out of here. You know, I used you for what I wanted to, and that's that. Like as if she didn't know that.
Then Iman drops a bombshell. Was a driver ever on their way?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I don't think she called no car.
No.
Oh no, it ain't no way.
It's crazy.
This one she was playing like.
And he's like a dweeb. Look at the dweeb cop.
So the only other option would be to criminally trespass her from the location.
Yes. That should have been that, man. Iman's such a sucker. Like, get the fuck out of here. Are you crazy? Motherfucking cops are useless.
Hmm? There's some headlights coming, so maybe. You heard?
This is crazy.
In the end, maybe Patience was a virtue, but it was Joanna who got the final word.
Miss, is this your ride?
Get the fuck out of here.
They doing the same thing. See you in court.
What?
You know, on Instagram in the morning.
What the fuck is this thing stupid? This is silly, man. This is silly, man.
Oh, no. Y'all already know this story. So y'all are sitting there defending this man?
That's the cops' fault. Cops are fucking worthless, too.
According to the police report, officers didn't observe any visible injuries, including marks or bruising on Joanna. And based on all the information they gathered, no charges, criminal or misdemeanor, were filed against Iman. In a statement, Iman Shumpert gave his side of the story, saying, "Last week I had friends over, and a visitor at my residence was politely asked to leave several times after I witnessed her damaging personal property. The police were called, invited inside, and they spoke with multiple people who saw what happened. After assessing the situation, the police instructed her to leave repeatedly. She refused to vacate the property after being asked to leave multiple times, and only after the officers escorted her outside did she eventually depart. This matter was quickly closed that night by the police after they did their investigation."
Yeah, that was laughable. That was like a damn shame. Like I can't even understand the idea of somebody coming to your home, causing a disruption. You tell them to leave. You have this, I guess, physical encounter. They call the cops. The cops come. No bruises, no anything. You tell a cop one story, switch the story up when you realize whatever the hell bullshit you said don't work. The owner of the home says, "I don't really want to hear." The cops say, "Hey, listen, you have to leave. I'm not leaving. You're gonna leave, I'm gonna force you. I forced me this." Which now, of course, the owner is like, "Oh, because he's a celebrity, he doesn't really want that attention, so to speak. You know, whatever he has to lose." She leaves out, and in this stink sense of grandeur with these silly, nonsensical statements. "Oh, see you in court." Like, get the fuck out of here. This is the most silliest thing I've ever seen, man. Silliest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I just don't know about that one. Anywho, I'm gonna keep it short, man. You know, not too many people pulled up, which is cool. I'm gonna end this stream here. I'm Mr. CKB. Look, first of all, hold on. Mr. CKB, this is not a lawyer show. This is a show about a lawyer, a particular one. For more than a decade, I've been in this thing we call legal business. Look, when it comes to criminal law, it's not much I haven't seen. I've been prosecuted. I've also been on the side defending against the prosecution. Make sure you like, comment, share. Until next time, I'm Mr. CKB, and I'm out. This is not a law student show. Don't